Perry with Macavity Arms. Today we're going to take another look at the MA3 in .30 caliber. I've done an out-of-the-box review along with an ammo test, found the favorite ammo and the worst at its factory reg pressure setting of 1900 psi. It seemed to like the lighter ammo, like the JSB Premier 4475 grain pellets and the JSB Knockout slugs. Those are 50 grains. It liked those pretty well. The knockout slugs weren't its favorite, but they didn't shoot bad. Then instead of producing a tuning video next, I couldn't wait, guys. You know me. I saw 8 squirrels in the tree one day and I had to get after them. So I decided to go ahead and do a fuzzy tail video. Yes, I went squirrel hunting with the MA3 and had great success. Actually broke my own personal record. I got 4 squirrels. Go watch that video after this one. So now it's time, yes, now it's time to do a tune with this one. And like I said in the review, that I was going to take the worst ammo and try to make it the best. Do you guys remember from the review which one shot the worst? I do. And it was the H&N Sport 54 grain slugs were its least favorite. So we're going to take those today and we're going to try to make them its most favorite. What do you think? Before we get started, guys, I want to clear things up. If you guys have seen my previous videos, you'll notice that this is a different stock. This is actually a completely different gun. I messed the threads up on the other one, so I couldn't put the moderator on it. And this is a .30 caliber, so it's got a little bit of a bark. So you're going to want to use the moderator, especially if you're doing some backyard shooting like me. So I asked them if I can send it back and if they could just send me another one so I don't have to wait that entire time to finish the video. And so they did, and I got this one, and the stock's a different color. I do like the darker stock better, but this is fine. It's still pretty. Everybody likes different colors, right? So after running the patchworm cleaning kit through it, not the kit, the patches, sort of the kit, not really. Anyways, I mounted the same scope on it that I had on my other MA3. This is the Vector Optics Turon 4-32 by 56. Great glass, super clear. I love the reticles. Got like a Christmas tree reticle, so it's got plenty of aim points. Super adjustable, sweet scope. And to sight it in, I also use the JSB Exact 30s. Those are 44.75 grain pellets. And I got a superb 5-shot group at 50 yards. Check it out. To increase the regulator pressure, turn the knob clockwise while monitoring the regulator pressure gauge until you reach the desired pressure. Be sure the air pressure in the air cylinder exceeds the regulator pressure setting before getting started. Also, before you make sure that it's set at that pressure, go ahead and take a couple shots. And yes, it is okay to dry fire the MA3. To adjust the hammer spring, remove the 2 stock screws with an Allen key located on the belly of the rifle. The Allen key is not on the belly of the rifle. The stock screws are on the belly of the rifle. Then take the action out of the stock. With another smaller Allen key, loosen the tension screw located on the left side of the hammer spring to allow the hammer spring to be turned. Now, needle nose pliers are going to be the best thing to use to turn the hammer spring. To increase tension, turn it clockwise. To decrease tension, turn it counterclockwise, and turn it in small increments of 1/4 to 1/2 turns, and then do your testing. You guys are here to see me shoot the H&N Sport slugs and make them shoot better. So let's get to those. So the H&N Sport hollow point slugs are 54 grains. As I said in the beginning, that out of the box, the MA3 really appreciated some lighter ammo. So what do you need to make it shoot heavier ammo? You need more force behind it. So we're going to have to turn the reg pressure up and increase the hammer spring at tension. So we do this together. In the beginning, God created, just kidding. In the beginning of my testing, when I did the ammo test, the H&N Sport hollow point 54 grain slugs were getting about a 2.5 inch group. Not great. Let's see if we can shrink that. I actually got to tune the MA3 twice for the H&N Sport slugs because I got a new target camera, and I don't know if it was me, something I did, or something it did. I couldn't retrieve the footage from the most important shooting session in this video. So I got to go out there and do it again. And my second session, I got pretty similar results from the first one. Started off at 1900 PSI, and yeah, not a great group. So I increased it up to 2000, and I don't know why I go from 19 to 2000 instead of, I don't know, bumping it up to 22. I have no idea. But anyways, I went from 1900 to 2000, and it improved a little bit, but we got to go some more. So then I bumped it up to 2200 PSI, and oh my gosh, I was about ready to say, okay, we need to back off a little bit because that is an awful group. It was terrible. I figured with the increase of pressure, it would shoot better, but it shot worse. So in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, we need to go back. Maybe this gun isn't going to shoot these pellets very well. Maybe we just need to give up and throw them out right now. No, not really. I decided we're going to increase the reg pressure yet again, turn the hammer spring another half a turn. So that's 1.5 turns total for the hammer spring. And the reg pressure is now going to sit at 2400 PSI. Let's see if it'll shoot these H&N Sport hollow point 54 grain slugs well. Okay, so up at 2400 PSI. Yes, it did so much better, so much better. I was absolutely pleased with it, so pleased that I couldn't just shoot one group. I had to shoot another one. Now the second group was a little bit of a string, but they're still touching, and it was a heck of a lot better than the original. So, can you tune the MA3 to shoot the worst ammo? I don't know. That was just the H&N Sport. There are so many variables. I don't know if it'll shoot every single ammo out there beautifully, but if you want to take the time to test it, go for it, buddy. I just showed you that I could have taken the worst one that was on my table, and they shot beautifully. Absolutely pleased with it. Not every air gun is going to like every ammo. You're not going to be able to tune every air gun to shoot every ammo well. You just got to find what works. So with each reg pressure setting, I went from, with the pellets, from like a low to mid 8s up to 900 feet per second. With the slugs, I went to from a low 8s, maybe late 7s, low 8s, up to late 8s. Late 8s. Does that make sense? So the H&N Sport slugs with the reg pressure set at 2400 PSI, I got an average of 856 feet per second. That's about 87, a little over 87 foot-pounds of energy. So absolutely perfect for medium game. Absolutely perfect. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet because I'm actually not going to go hunting with those. I did shoot the squirrels with those because I was out of the Hades, but I love shooting, hunting. I love hunting with the Hades. So I turned it down to 2100 PSI. And when you decrease the reg pressure, it's actually not going to show up on the regulator pressure gauge until you take a couple of shots, because the air is already in the cylinder from the previous setting. So you got to release the air to get the correct setting. So it actually is super easy, absolutely super easy. So decrease it by turning it counterclockwise. Take a couple shots. If it's not where you want it yet, decrease it a little more. Take a couple shots. If you go too far, just turn the knob the other direction, increase it to where you want it, and you're good to go. So, back to the Hades. I decreased it to 2100 PSI. Shot me a 5-shot group, and oh my goodness, that is absolutely beautiful. So with the Hades, I got an average of 914 feet per second and 83 foot-pounds of energy. Those are going to work for me perfectly. If there is one feature on this air rifle that I absolutely love, if I had to choose one, it's kind of tough. If I had to choose one, it would be the fact that you can decrease the reg pressure without degassing it. Love that. Absolutely love it. But there are more. I like the M-LOK rail right here where you can attach a bipod. I love the moderator. The stock's gorgeous. It is absolutely made for hunting and very comfortable. It's a little bit heavier than the hunting guns I like to use, but it's not bad, not bad. I would say use a tripod, use a rest. Watch that stock on those trees though, okay? One thing that I would change about this air rifle is if it had an external, which I don't know how you would do it because I'm not an engineer or an airgun designer. If it had some way to adjust the hammer spring externally instead of needing to take it out of the stock to do that. That would be one thing that I would change. But as far as anything else, guys, this is a absolutely fabulous, I never use that word, fabulous PCP with a lot to offer. One day you want to go hunt with some slugs, jack that reg pressure up, keep a diary, keep a Macavity Arms MA3 diary where you write down in the book what ammo likes what reg pressure setting and what hammer spring tension. And then you set it to that every time, and there you go. But if you want to sit out in your backyard, do some plinking, or maybe at a competition, you want to get max shot counts, decrease the reg pressure, and there you go. You got 3 mags per fill. So, easy peasy. Absolutely lovely. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Macavity Arms, for sending this my way so I can spend some time with your products and share them with other people. Y'all don't just have a good day. Like always, guys, have an awesome one. See ya.